There are several variables for calculating the distance a person can cover in 10,000 steps per day, including their height, stride length, and physical ability, as well as the terrain. You can use a step count goal of 10,000 average daily steps as a personal activity benchmark to promote accountability and healthy habits in daily life. Shortages of certain products, like meat or toilet paper, are certainly annoying and inconvenient. That said, people can live without them, so it's not such a big deal in the grand scheme of things. However, the baby formula shortage of 2022 is pretty scary stuff for parents of infants, not to mention adults who have medical conditions that require such products to survive. Brown is the most common eye color in the world. Between 70 and 80% of the world's population have eyes that are some shade of brown, from the darkest dark brown to light brown. It's thought that all ancient humans living 10,000 years ago or more had brown eyes. Medicare was created in 1965 as a safety net health insurance program for older Americans. All Americans over 65 years old qualify for Medicare health coverage regardless of pre-existing conditions, and Medicare covers a significant portion of the costs of doctors' office visits, treatments and surgeries, and prescription medications, although Medicare recipients also pay annual premiums and out-of-pocket costs. Our ears are highly sensitive to loud noise. Even very short exposures to high-level sounds, that's anything above 132 decibels, can cause permanent hearing loss for some people. That's true even if it's just a brief blast. A single gunshot or fireworks explosion can cause immediate damage to the ear. Countries that are members of the United Nations are obligated to report cases of unusual diseases that have the potential to become global health threats. In May 2022, more than a dozen countries in Europe, the Americas, and other regions of the world that had never before had cases of monkeypox started to report cases occurring within their borders. How mosquitoes seek out and feed on their hosts are important factors in how a virus circulates in nature. Mosquitoes spread diseases by acting as carriers of viruses and other pathogens. A mosquito that bites a person infected with a virus can acquire the virus and pass it on to the next person it bites. IPOs give the company's initial investors a chance to make a return that justifies the risk they took in backing it early on. Their own shares stand to grow in value as they become worth the price that they're trading on the stock market. And the legions of investors who buy shares in the newly public company stand to watch their stake rise quickly in value as well. In cold weather or during startup, water vapor present in the exhaust system can create white smoke, while blue smoke might be an indication of a different issue. Exhaust emissions, a natural byproduct of the combustion process, are typically harmless, as they dissipate quickly once the engine warms up. That new baby smell could also serve an evolutionary purpose, for example, to help a mother identify her baby more easily, similar to how babies can identify their mothers by smell almost immediately. Several studies have shown that most mothers can identify their babies by smell alone. It may also help a woman bond to her baby.